the people who are shooting me, no, sorry, they are shooting not to kill me, but to bring the best out of me, the best talent out of me. So I was trying to tell them something, they forgot. And then I told them, you were not conscious because what I said, you were a little frightened. That fear has entered into your body. Hence you did not hear me properly and did not try to help me out. Drop the fear of the F. You get ear. The ear, you give a ear. The fear will stop you from giving the ear. If you drop, you get the ear. Once you listen, the fear is gone. Because the listening is such a beautiful gospel of truth from the God itself and not the devil. Once you have the EAR, ear, hearing capacity, or you start observing. And from that ear, you can hear, from the ear you can hear, and the ear will give you ear. Why ear? Ear and ears of happiness. Louis Vuitton, born 4th August 1821 in Jura in France, died on 27 February 1892 in France, was a French fashion designer and businessman, very much world famous. Everybody knows the brand. He was the founder of Louis Vuitton, brand of leather goods, now owned by LVMH. Louis Vuitton said the woman is more about a quality within some women that needs to come forward, to be noticed and recognized. What a flowing poetry from Louis Vuitton. He must have been a poet, a Mahakavi, to talk in such a way that his product is so much deeply involved in a philosophical dance and to bring out the best. The whole school of teaching and the universities were doing that to bring the best out of the child. They brought best out of the child, but the presentation went wrong. Louis Vuitton created the presentation. He said that when he stitched the dress, not only the stitches and the color code and the material which I uses which fits their body when they walk, they themselves feel they are a beauty. They themselves feel a talent coming out. They feel more conscious and more happy. And people who are watching that also feel jealous and they say such a creation is very close to God, which you can see only in the Japanese restaurants. Japanese people have been taught even the smallest material to give to somebody, to serve somebody, they have to present it so beautifully. Presentation is very important. If to present even the cup, the saucer and the leaf and the fruits, in what direction it's in, what matches, exactly like Louis Vuitton dress code, what matches, what color matches is the presentation of the food on the table. Looking at the food itself, even if we don't eat, the stomach is filled, we feel aromatic. The aroma is there, which the whole philosophers, all the Swamijis and the priests and the mullahs have forgotten to create that. If they have created that beauty, I think nobody will go to them. Hence, they have used schools and colleges telling we are bringing out the best talent out of you, but for them to eat it up and misuse you. They have not put it up in a platter, in a beautiful plate for the to be presented for the world to feel it happy. Louis Vuitton said the woman is more about the quality quality. Woman or man or a subject or a material or a tree or an animal is more about the quality. Everything has got a quality. You have to dig it up and you have to polish it up. The stone have to be polished. In my Devanahalli, next Satahalli is there, Sadhanahalli is there. That is where all the Sadhanahalli granite stones goes, and the stones nobody knew. They hear the people are telling for 1 acre they were willing to sell the land for 50 rupees an acre. Nobody took it 50 years back. And then somebody saw the stone. They thought in stones nothing grows. These Germans found the stone. They blasted it up, took it up, polished up. It became granite stone, polished stone. Value, that quality which is deep inside to be blasted, strike when the rod is hard. Goes the say, the rod, you kept on hitting the rod. Rod was there, but before you touch the rod, you have to do the homework. Landscaping before the rains come. Yes. Solar, when before the sun comes, create the solar panels to collect the amount of offering the solar god is giving, the sun god is giving, to take the offering. If you refuse to take the offering, you forgot to take, you lived an unconscious state, and then somebody else sells materials, the same materials to you, and it destroys you. Louis Vuitton woman is more about the quality, said Louis Vuitton, about the quality, interested the quality, a quality within some women, a quality within some women, yes. And then people call it a branded one, very expensive one, only the rich can do it. Richness, people come and tell me, some days back, there was a talk in my village school going on, telling Rakum school is closed. So we wanted to send a message. So the message person who came to record, he said, "Oh, this school is for the poor." I said, "My children are not poor. They are the richest, the quality inside, so it is our duty to bring out the quality, the richest quality out. They are not poor. Don't use the poor in materialistic world of talking about money, etc. Poor. There is no poor. There is a richness deep inside. Louis Vuitton found out a quality within some women. There needs to come forward. Women, let it be women or man or bird or animal, a tree or rainwater, or solar wind. There's within that when you forgot that within, like Swami will talk to you for 5 minutes. Ramana Maharshi said, "Ask who am I?" Jesus Christ said, "Knock and the door shall be opened." That knocking is within. Louis Vuitton put it into the materialistic world beautifully. And they are a $1 trillion empire within something. There needs to come forward. To be noticed and recognized. To be noticed is very important. If it is not noticed, you will not be recognized. Recognition is very important. If you are not noticed, your family is not noticed because of your love relationship, because the way you arrange the dress code, you and the husband and children walk together in the road. Noticed, the love relationship is noticed. The quality of your children when they talk on the streets is noticed. The first 4 years of teaching them the Samskriti, Jab tak suraj, till their sun rises, the quality continues. And then the family, to be noticed. To be noticed. Once it is noticed by your husband and your wife, and the wife's parents, relatives, and the husband's relatives, and your friends, noticed, joint family becomes very easy. It is a joint, because the dress what is created, Louis Vuitton is only joint. He stitched it beautifully. Mother Teresa said, the dress, don't wear a torn dress. So in my dress I got 32 stitches. Whenever she tears, she stitches it back. That was the beauty. Husband and wife on the 60th wedding anniversary, how did you stay together? And the wife said, no, whenever we had a fight, we don't, when glass breaks, we stitch, we put it back. And the dresses are torn, we stitch it back. Nowadays people throw it out and buy a new one. To be noticed and recognized becomes the family tree.